We're breaking rules and taking names. Today I'm going to be walking you through all of the Curly Girl Method rules that I break. We're living on the edge. Before we jump in, if you could take 5 seconds to give this video a thumbs up, it would help me out so very much. And biggest of thank yous to DP for sponsoring a small portion of today's video. We're going to be going over their gloss. I'm going to walk you through how to get super glossy, shiny hair with no ammonia at the comfort of your own home. Let's go ahead and dive on in and break some rules. But first, I'm gonna add a rule of no more dry looking hair. Wavy and curly hair in general don't look as shiny as straight hair. And don't even get me started on blonde hair, but we're gonna fix that today with DP Hue Gloss. Simply evenly distribute DP Gloss through clean, damp hair and leave on for like 5 to 20 minutes. Essentially apply it just as you would a conditioner, and then I like to use a comb and just brush it through to be sure it's evenly distributed properly. Today I use the transparent gloss just to add some shine. It's gonna last about 3 to 4 weeks. But DP Hue Gloss also comes in 11 other shades for a semi-permanent hair color. It's color safe, sulfate free, paraben free, and cruelty free. If you go to the salon and get a gloss treatment, it's typically gonna be something that they mix together. It's pretty messy. It usually has very harsh peroxide and ammonia, whereas this is a no mess, no fuss, super easy at home apply treatment. After I have the product evenly distributed throughout, I like to go in and pulse that product in and just be sure that it's deeply penetrating the hair shaft so we can have maximum shine and deep conditioning treatment for weeks to come. I will have a link for the DP Hue Gloss in the description box down below if you are looking for shine, if you're looking to add maybe some semi-permanent color into your hair to kind of amp up your blonde, or maybe enhance your hair for a rich chocolatey brown. Check out the link in the description box down below. I'm gonna have shiny and fabulous hair for my hot date tonight with my husband. Now that we've added a rule, let's talk about breaking some rules. We are rewinding to the beginning of our shower. Okay, the Curly Girl method absolutely demifies dry brushing your hair. Whew. I don't know if you're ready for this one. You heard it here first, folks. I have been dry brushing my hair with the pre-washed scalp oil from the brand JVN. I have been loving this. I feel like my scalp has been less irritated, less flaky. I just feel like my scalp health has been happier, and in turn, my hair health has been happier. So I go through my hair with the dropper, making sure not just to focus on like the top of my head, but the base of my neck as well. My hair naturally doesn't tangle too easily, but if you need to go in and pop in with the tangle spray before dry brushing, this is one I really enjoy. So I'm just gonna pop in with my tangle teaser and work that oil from the scalp root to the end. A big reason wavy, curly, and coily hair isn't as shiny, let's say, as straight hair might be, is because that natural oil on your scalp is not gonna as easily trickle down the hair shaft when it has curls and coils and texture to it. But this is kind of forcing oils and adding oils to the scalp to work down to the hair ends. This is basically the exact opposite of anything the Curly Girl method teaches you, but I am telling you, I have seen a massive difference in my hair. Just try it. Just give her a try. Jumping in with the DP Hue ACV rinse. As you can see, I'm like more than halfway through this bottle. This stuff is so stinking good. I really, really enjoy it, and it doesn't smell. Y'all, some ACV rinses just smell wackadoodle-doo, you know what I'm saying? The Curly Girl method will tell you to throw out all your shampoos, get rid of those sulfates, and just co-wash, right? Get rid of anything that lathers, essentially. Now, this is an extremely little to no lather rinse. This is a ACV rinse that's for fine hair, which I really, really, really like. So it's not gonna be too stripping at all, but it is going to cleanse your scalp and get rid of any and all buildup. Now, I'm not here to tell you that you can never co-wash your hair. In the winter, honey, I love to co-wash, okay? I really do. It helps with my dry, tight scalp. But especially if you have wavy or curly hair, you've got to be doing more than a co-wash on a day-to-day basis. Conditioner, this one is from Saltaire. It's a new one of theirs. It does have bond-building ingredients in it. I really, really like it. It's not like overly hydrating where it's gonna weigh your hair down. So I think it's nice if you have very light wavy hair or fine hair texture in general. I like to break a lot of rules when it comes to my conditioner. First and foremost, you best rest assured I'm gonna put a little bit of conditioner on my scalp because my scalp gets dry and I need to add conditioner to it.
Next up, I use silicones from time to time. Sue me. And something I want to highlight that I think the Curly Girl method makes really confusing, it says don't use any alcohol at all as an ingredient in your hair products. It's important to understand there are good alcohols and there are bad alcohols. Not all alcohols are made the same. I'm gonna have a list of the good and the bad so it's super clear and you can check your ingredients. So often people will say, oh my gosh, you recommended this to me and it has alcohol in it. And I'm like, girl, that's a fatty alcohol. That's a good alcohol. You're gonna want that emollient, great ingredient for your waves or curls.
All right, sister, we are fresh out the shower. My hair is drying quickly because I have high porosity hair due to bleaching my hair for many a year, quite possibly a decade. I always like to start by parting my hair kind of like where I like it. I am a millennial, not a Gen Z, so I don't do the middle part. I just can't. I refuse. Adamantly. Now that we've got our part, in the Curly Girl method, technically you are supposed to apply your products to soaking wet hair. And by the way, I'm using JVN's air dry cream. I've talked about this multiple times on my channel. Love it, mean it. We are going to be diffusing though, so we're not going to be air drying, but it works either way. And this is the consistency. I'm going to work by scrunching the product in, but what I've been coining it, I don't know if I came up with this or not, but is the pulsing, right? So not scrunching, but pulsing. Now, the Curly Girl method, as I said, specifies that you apply your product to soaking wet hair. Now, your hair does not have to be soaking wet, this just in. You're just gonna create a different effect. So with my hair being moderately damp, certainly not soaking wet right now, I'm gonna create a little bit more volume. There's probably gonna be slightly more frizz. It's gonna be a little bit more of a beachy, effortless look. Another fun fact, which I didn't even realize, the Curly Girl method that the queen, Lorraine Massey, created actually says not to use cream stylers. She was really, really big on predominantly using gels, mousses, basically anything not creamy. What I'm gonna do really quickly, I'm gonna stick my head in the shower, put a little water under my hands, flip my hair to the side, and I'm just gonna scrunch a little bit of water predominantly into the end so that it'll help to kind of just plump up the hair. I don't have the thickest hair in the world. I don't have the thinnest hair in the world, but I like to create the illusion of thick hair. All right, we are fresh out the shower, and for gel, I'm also gonna scrunch this bad boy in. In the Curly Girl method, they apply a gallon of gel. And by the way, I'm using the Weedod Climate Control Gel. This is just kind of like an OG classic gel everyone knows and loves. It's one of those gels that everyone loves, whether they have wavy hair, curly hair, or coily hair. Like it's the sisterhood of traveling gels. Similar to the Maui Moisture Gel, which I miss very dearly. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. And now I'm going to take a microfiber towel and squish out any excess water so it doesn't take my hair 10,000 years to dry. Now, when it comes to drying your hair, the Curly Girl method is very, very, very serious about heat. Not necessarily anti-diffusing, but anti-heat. For me personally, from the beginning of my hair journey, I would air dry. I still love to air dry my hair. In fact, I prefer the way my hair looks air dried. It looks so naturally beachy mermaid, but ain't nobody got time for that. So the Curly Girl method then recommends you diffuse with cold air. Let me just readjust. I don't know if you've ever tried diffusing with cold air. It's a journey. You question your career. If you don't want to have an existential crisis, I recommend using heat. Now, you're not going to be using a 450-degree blow dryer, okay? Like the Dyson, you know, when it goes all the way up. Nope. Not today. I usually do 375 degrees or less, and then if I feel like it's starting to get too hot, I'll jump to cold, let the blow dryer cool down a little bit, and then put back that heat. The 3 blow dryers that I recommend the most currently are the Dyson, the Conair Infinity Pro, and the Tymo. Those are 3 completely different price brackets, and I'll put them all down below. They are all fantastic. All that to say, I'm gonna go diffuse on low heat, and I will be back to show you our finished results. Look at the shine. Look at the definition. I'm gonna get up close and personal so you can really see, I mean, this might be the best wash day I've had in a minute. Okay, we need to write down. I'm gonna have every product I used linked in the description box down below. Are you kidding me? The DP Hue Gloss did its thing. There's some slight halo frizz that I'm sure I could fix with a little bit of oil, but these results, I'm so happy. All this to say, the rules that I break might not be rules you wanna break. Maybe you wanna follow every curly girl method rule. Maybe you wanna break every single rule. At the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you and for your hair, and a lot of that comes down to trial and error. I hope today's video was helpful, fun, educational, all the things. Be sure to check out all the products listed in the description box down below. And if you're interested in adding beautiful shine to your hair, be sure to check out that link down below for a DP Hue Gloss. Once again, it comes in 11 beautiful shades. Today I used the clear, but you can also add it in a color depositing color. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It helps the video out so very much. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye guys.